Ow. Ow. He's meditating. I figured I should meditate too, right? Hey, what's up, everybody? Of course, Professor JD here, coming at you guys with a grappling lesson for while we're closed for 4th of July break. And something I thought I'd work on is kind of showing you sequences, or since that's what we've been working on this month, is linking techniques together. And I thought I would use Ariana's trusty training dummy to show you guys some of those sequences. So we're going to start, spin him around, and go right here. Okay, so pretty much we know if we're going to pass the guard, if we're going to do a takedown, we're going to do whatever it's going to take, we're going to get one person down. And we have the grappling objective, which is get on top, stay on top. And so when we're talking about that, the mission is to stay in the mounted positions, full mount, cross mount, side mount, knee on belly, any of those things as long as possible. We do not want to be on the bottom if we don't have to. So we're going to talk about that for a second. So I'm going to start, and we're going to start here just this like kind of extended guard. So I'm going to be here just like this. And I'm not going to be here very long, so if part of my head got cut off in this part of the video because I just lowered the camera to be more focused on the floor, that'll be okay. But what's going to happen is I'm going to make some form of motion, and I'm going to pass their legs. If they had butterfly guard, understand, you could windshield wiper, push, and pass, okay? If it's simply extended guard, you could grab and you could shuck pass. If you wanted, and depending on what it was working here, we could break and then come around and pass. No matter what, you're gonna pass, okay? That's the first thing you're gonna do, passing the guard, getting to your next position. My next logical step is probably gonna be something like a knee on belly. If I clear the legs, at least I get to here and I score a few points off of the position. In a tournament, you get the points for passing, and now I'm getting 2 points for knee on belly. From there, if I'm only working on a 3 technique sequence, I'm already set for an armbar. You're already in position. So why not, right? So if you're already here, knee on belly, you might as well just take the arm and armbar. That could be move number 3. If you do not want to finish with the armbar and you want to do something else, we're going to keep on going. So I shift myself and get into that crossbody position. From here, I can clear this arm, push it to the mat, grab my wrist, and get the Americana, get the American lock. Okay, all I did was I shifted from knee on belly, I dropped my weight into the cross mount position, and I track this arm, my hand comes up underneath, and I get the American lock. Option B, or maybe C, whatever number we're on. Again, knee on belly, I simply shift to the full mount position. Now I just got 4 points because I took full mount. And so I sit up nice and high, and I'm gonna pick 2 on 1. 2 on 1, push down, get your elbow down, come up underneath, head low, and get the American lock. Again, we're here like this, he should be protecting his face. 2 on 1, push down, come up underneath, get the American lock. And maybe you don't even want to attempt that because you're just like, yeah, they're too strong or whatever. If they're wearing a gi, one of my favorite chokes to work from the mount is I grab the collar with what I call pinkies up. And now I'm going to put one down and push one up. It's called a karate punch choke, also known as an Ezekiel sometimes. But that's what I'm doing, is I'm grabbing the lapel, I'm pushing one down as I pull one up. We called it karate punch choke because it looks like Cobra Kai, right? Push and pull, karate punch choke. And what's nice with this move is if they clear your arm, if he's like, I can catch the collar here, feed my hand in, grab the lapel lower, and there's your paper cutters choke. Okay? Feeding your thumb into the collar, punching the mat so his head can't move. This other hand comes in and grabs the lapel. Usually I try to grab about where my waist is, not up high. This would be a cross choke if I grab way up here. I don't want that. I want this. And I go. Okay, karate punch, paper cutters choke. Karate punch choke was A. Lose control, grab here. Paper cutters choke. If something goes wrong again, maybe they're pushing on my arm, and so I'm trying to get, and I base out, that's when I'll target this, and I'll go for the Americana. Cross mount. And let's do one more, just for the sake of showing everything. Let's do one from Keisagatame or side mount. So again, here I am, I'm on the belly. They start pushing, you can just drop right into Keisa. Okay, really easy. Now I can grab, remember we just worked on this where their arm is holding here. I grab the wrist, I sprint, and I go for the arm bar. Okay, I grab the wrist, I sprint, arm bar. If for whatever reason you're trying this, and it's like, man, that's where you can lift and capture that leg, use your leg to capture that arm. Connect your feet with head lift or with hip lift and get that Americana. Okay, I'm trying to get the arm bar. They're bending their arm. I lift my leg and I capture, step over, lock it in, and get the crank. You got the American lock from a side mount. And there you go. So there's a few sequences. All right, I know this wasn't extremely long, but that's what I want you guys to work on for your training, is I want you to work on, one, a guard pass. You pick the guard, if it's closed guard, if it's half guard, if it's open guard, okay? Work on, AKA, a guard pass. Number two, I get to a dominant position. My initial dominant position is knee on belly. Why? Because again, it's the easiest position from that transition that I can get my points, and I can also start establishing some kind of control over my opponent. Then you're going to shift yourself to the position for the finish. So I just showed you full mount, can also show you cross mount. All right, there you have it. Work a couple sequences, get ready for the new week. When we come back in July, we will be working on dominant position attacks. Remember, we're going to be doing that off of the arm drag into a single leg or a double leg takedown, and then getting to a dominant position, and the Americana, the armbar, and the Kimura are going to be the three focus submissions we're going to work on for the month. Okay? Cool. Well, there you have it. See you guys in the next video. Stay safe. Bye.